Hello and welcome to this light language celestial healing. My name is Bree and I will be our channel today, our conduit today to bring through some healing codes and a transmission that will serve each and every one of us participating in this for the highest good of all. So, in order to receive this at the highest capacity, the highest integration level for you, I recommend that you clear your space for this transmission, that you be seated or lying down to take this in. You may have your eyes closed or open, but I ask that you keep a relaxation in your visual faculties as best you can, just by relaxing your third eye region. As these beautiful celestial beings begin to pour into my field, I will let you know what I am sensing. And this is the newest shift in my healing transmissions. In today's session, we're going to be bringing through the high councils of light in the Pleiades, in Arcturus, and in Lyra. So during this transmission and healing, I first ask if you consent to receiving this life force energy, these healing frequencies. And if so, you would just say yes or I accept now. You can say that internally, externally. Simply affirm in some way to your higher power that you're ready to receive some love and healing today. You will now, if your eyes are still open, notice that I will be closed-eyed for the remainder, or the majority of the remainder of this transmission. There will be 4 energies that we are calling forth, calling through our being today. We begin by taking some deep breaths through our entire system. And we begin in the sacral chakra, this ball, this portal, this tune in to our creativity, to our beauty, we have carnelian here assisting us. And now the first light language healing will be brought through. And I'm being shown that this light language is going to serve some key purposes in your energetic field. Mainly circulating around you finding comfort and ease within your creative faculties, within your ability to connect intimately, within your ability to feel fully without any judgment of your feeling. The Lyrans are going to be bringing this through. So simply allow and notice the shifts within your field. You may feel some gentle orange light circulating around your sacral chakra now, as the bits and fragments that began to clog this system get some love and some lightness and some freeing. I'm being shown our ancestry, just representing here to bring us through some codes that will allow us to release some of the ancestral patterns within our bloodlines, our family lines, that gave us a message from our energy that said we could not create. Our ancestors that would like to assist us in this so that we can shine, so that we can create this new earth. They're going to assist us now as we are brought to 3 chakras: our root, the base of the spine, the sacral, it's your center beneath the belly button, and your solar plexus. This is a focus on these lower chakras. And the reason that we're focusing first on these lower chakras is because we are making room for this new version of you, you could call it, this full emanation of your soul to drop within your field and emanate freely. Some of you will feel some soft, perhaps swirling light around these lower chakras now, as these beautiful light beings and specific spiritual guides that we've all selected to have with us to help shine us when we begin to dull or create patterns that would lead us to want to muffle our light or dim our own light. Being shown, many of you will feel some release here, and just breathe deeply through the release. On the in-breath, you may feel the need for more of a certain color, maybe red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Whatever that color is, you're going to breathe it in. And on the out-breath, you're going to just let go of any of the feelings you don't desire to have be your norm. Those stuck patterns that you would wish to upgrade are going to be upgraded in this. So find the color that is appropriate for you, maybe in a liquid form, maybe in a cloud-like form, or maybe perhaps in a fire form, or a simple grounding form. Whatever it may be, we will breathe together now. Breathing in. Holding a moment. And release. One more of those. Just breathing deeply in, allowing in and hold, and release. Some of you will notice as some etheric threads are being transmuted here. One more breath in, and this time we collectively breathe in white light to all the chakras, allowing in, allowing in, allowing in, and release. And now we are joined by the Arcturian High Council of Light to build some sacred geometry that is specific to each of us around the chakras and around the auric field. I'm seeing many Merkabas and pyramids. Many of you are grid workers, healers. Some of you are aware, some of you are not. And this transmission will assist you to know this and to feel this more fully. Feeling the 21 emanations of Tara come through now. And we will be receiving some beautiful unconditional love through this next transmission. We're also having rainbow light integrated within the DNA so that we may shine in all of our frequencies, in all of our expressions and faculties. The Lyrans, the Arcturians, and Pleiadians will be calling this forth, and for those of you who are ready for more of your DNA to be activated, more appropriately reactivated, you can simply give an internal yes. Or if you're feeling already to be quite filled with light, you can simply be an observer for this. And for those of you who are in a deep state of meditation at this time, you will simply have your higher self answering for this. It's very high frequency light that we are receiving. And this high frequency light now is dancing through your field, penetrating every cell, balancing every cell and chakra. Now the Pleiadians would like us to, in this clear and very activated state, They'd like us to feel all of the love that we've had for everyone and everything in our life, and they want us to see if there is a difference between the love we are sending out versus the love that we are sending in. And we're just asked to notice, is there a difference? And if so, perhaps we're being called to bring more of that love in, knowing that we don't have to decrease the love we put out to increase the love we allow ourselves to experience. And for some of you, you have felt this self-love so deeply that you needed to go into somewhat of a cocoon or a protection for some time. And now it's time for you to share that deep, profound inner love with those around you in all the many conscious states that beings house here on planet Earth. Kiara trahi nara nae ho Iai sea toya Urai si e no ia Kiora trenia trostori We're now getting a sparkle of nostalgia. Understanding that nostalgia is simply a word we use to re-access beautiful, light-filled experiences that we can recall. And we're also being reminded that nostalgia may not link you to a specific memory, but it is the feeling that you are re-accessing and may have perceived yourself to no longer have the access to, which is simply the mind's protective structures to help you feel in understanding and predictability with how you will feel. So we're letting go of these attachments to expectation and certainty in this transmission. And we're also simultaneously getting a boost of the joy we may have experienced in another form, another representation of our soul. Kuratraki arai sieratra kudrai. Suktroi ede arai anoi arai ki arai su. We're getting a deep activation of the soul star chakra as we link in with higher frequency bands of our soul here in these bodies. We're now having some beautiful geometry built into the outer layers of our field and the aura so that we will no longer misperceive another's dense emotion or self-judgment as our own. And we're being reminded that when we do this, we're also healing the parties that may be judging us. And we never need to ever wish ill upon another, because every other being is simply a different emanation of the same source that we are. There are some figure 8 patterns now being painted and sung into your field. You may feel light pouring now from your heart into your Taurus field, wrapping you and washing away any of the heavier or distorted perceptual energies. All of us being washed in a pink waterfall of light. Now we're going to do a gentle grounding. There are times when our grounding may feel a bit heavy or weighty, perhaps. But this grounding is very different than that. You may feel as Gaia and the elementals that are specific to you and your essence in the highest Christed light begin to paint this light language and stitch this light language into your field. And being shown, stitching up the wounding that we were perceiving back into the light, into the wholeness, that we don't fracture anymore, we don't leak anymore ever again. We can stand in our power. We can feel this presence and safety to be our unique self. Blue avians now joining for this portion. I'm being shown that some of the small holes in your aura that were being created and recreated are just being beautifully filled and sealed permanently. We're not patching these, we're stitching the DNA to return to your essence. All those leaks were simply ego structures. Some of them yours, some of them acquired. Now we have the archangels just allowing for a beautiful divine balance of these different frequencies, colors, textures. And they're doing a balancing within your field that you may feel that's specific to you. Each of us is getting different. Etheric threads of healing here. Now Archangel Michael is floating through the fields and just anchoring and protecting. And Archangel Michael is reminding us that even those who we may perceive as being triggered by our light or our shine are not being triggered. They're actually being reawoken. So allow anything coming into your field, moving forth from this healing, to be naturally handled by unconditional love that's all around you and within you, coming from above, coming from below, and coming from center. We're all being landed now, grounded now. Our energy is just being collected back within the physical from these very etheric and higher frequency and lighter density states. We bring the sensation and the feeling with us into the body as we return. It comes with us. In our light body, our soul. Just closing down the fields for the highest good of all, sealing in divine light, divine unconditional love. Your energy staying with you. My energy staying with me. You may begin to bring a gentle sway or rock or movement into your body, maybe massaging the fingertips or giving some taps to the body where you feel called. And now collectively we offer our gratitude and thanks for this transmission, for all of the beautiful divine spiritual guides and light beings and cosmic beings and celestial beings and angelic beings that worked with us in this transmission. We're just offering our love, our thanks, our gratitude. And now I offer my love and my thanks and my gratitude to you. It is truly a gift for me to have you here. When we're living in a world where you could be anywhere, doing anything. So I thank you for doing this beautiful, deep, and brave, and honorable work. Beautiful soul. And I hope that you do stick around and let me know what you're needing a bit of extra oomph with, or what you're needing assistance in letting go, perhaps. And I ask that you, if you enjoyed this, do consider the Quantas Activation Portal. That is a community where I go live and I bring through the guides, connecting with your energy and bringing through exactly what is needed for the highest good of all. It's a beautiful space, one that is gifted to and through me and all of you that choose to be there. I do recommend that you integrate this beautiful, healing, activating, and brightening session with hydration. The better quality water, the better you will feel in your body. If you can find access to some kind of alkaline water, that will be a beautiful shift in your life. It certainly wasn't mine. And if there's any sensation in the body from areas with which you have released, perhaps some gentle tapping or a salt bath will work some miraculous wonders for you to just assist the physical to integrate and anchor the shifts that we did within our light body, our soul. I love you all so deeply. I'm grateful for you. Give this a like, a follow, or a subscribe, a comment, a share. Help spread this light to as many beautiful souls as you feel called to. I will see you all in the next one. Namaste.